there and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a Tarte try-on haul. So I actually got 3 things from, well, technically 4 things because I got 2 of one from the Tarte website because they actually had a sale recently for 25% off, and there was an additional 10% off for Tarte Rewards members, so it was basically like 35% off. So like I couldn't help myself even though I have a lot of makeup. So I actually got the Tartelette Toasted Palette, the Tarte Maracuja oil, and a Tarte makeup sponge. So the oil and the sponge actually came in a set in a box like this. I think after like the 35% off, and it was also on sale as well. It came out to be like $5, and $5 for a full-size sponge and a mini oil is very good. So I actually picked up 2 because I thought it was really worth it. The palette I got because I just wanted like a travel palette with all these nice warm colors that I can use, including a base color which it had. So that is why I got that. And I also got this Blot Party blotting product. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this eye look and my thoughts on everything, then keep on watching. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe down below. So let's get started. So first I'm going to use this Tarte Maracuja oil. It actually came in a set with a beauty sponge, which I'm going to use for my foundation after I put on this oil. So you're supposed to put on this oil after you have done your skincare and everything, and then let it soak into your skin, and then afterwards your foundation is supposed to apply much smoother. So let's see if the application is actually going to make my foundation smoother. So in this little dropper bottle, the top you press down to get the product, which I really like. I kind of don't like it when they make you squeeze the tip. That's what she said. So I'm just going to put some droplets on my face and then pat it into my skin and then let it set for a few minutes before I take the next step of putting on my foundation and concealer and everything. So I'm just going to let this set for a few minutes and then do the rest of my face makeup, and then I will show you guys how it looks afterwards. I feel like I put too much. I did not realize how much I was putting on. Hopefully this will sink in well and my foundation will be beautiful. So I think the oil has pretty much set into my skin, so now I'm going to start with primer. I'm using the YSL Touche Eclat Elixir primer. That feels all really nice and smooth. So now I'm actually going to do my eyeshadow with the new Tartelette Toasted Palette. Well, it's not really new, but it's new for me. I feel like this is just like the perfect travel palette. It has your base color and all these warm medium browns and dark browns that I really love. I really like warmer colors rather than cool tone colors because I feel like cool tone colors can tend to look a little bit ashy on me. Maybe because of my skin tone. I think these warmer colors are perfect for me, so I had to get this. So first I'm going to use this color Sunrise all over my lids as a base color. So I'm going to do my eyeshadow first and then I'll go on with the rest of the foundation. Okay, full disclosure here, I realized that this color Sunrise actually has like a little sheen to it, and I actually thought it was matte because even though it looks like very bright on camera, it is a bit dark in my room right now. But yeah, so I actually went over it with S'more, which is this white matte color over here. It's like a little bit less yellow and it's matte and it doesn't have any sheen, so I just put that as a base over it. So now I'm going to go in with Cashmere and just put that into my crease and all over the lid as like a transition color. I'm using the Sigma brush E40. I'm really liking how this is blending right now. There's like a little bit of kickback when I dip my brush in, but it's like not a lot and I don't really mind it. It's like those Anastasia palettes, you know, you have a little trade-off for the amount of pigment that you get, so I'm perfectly fine with this. I think my lids are sufficiently orange, so now I'm going to go in with this medium brown color Latte. I think this is one of the most cooler colors of the bunch. If you look at everything else, it looks a bit warmer than this color, so I'm just going to go into my crease to give it some more definition. This is just going to deepen the look a little bit more. deepen the corners of my eye with these two colors, Warmth and Cozy. So this is like a more medium, darker reddish brown, and this is a much deeper medium reddish brown. So I'm just going to deepen the corners of my eyes with these two colors. So now I'm just going to blend it all with this It Cosmetic brush. It's a blending brush. I forget what it's called, but it is very good. I will link it down below. So now I'm going to go into this gold shimmer color named Candle and just put that all over my eyelids. Oh, I actually didn't think it would be that pigmented because in the Tartelette Pro palette, I feel like the colors just aren't that pigmented and I have to like really get in there. But this actually is super pigmented. I'm really surprised. It reminds me of the Anastasia shimmer colors in their palettes. So I'm very impressed with the shimmer color. Now I'm just going to go back into Latte and blend it all over my crease just to make sure everything smooths out. Now I'm going to go into these two colors that I use, Warmth and Cashmere, and just put that under my eye to smoke it out because you know you gotta balance the top and the bottom. Alright, so eyeshadow is pretty much done. So now I'm going to use the Naked Skin foundation and see how it sits on top of the oil and the primer that I use. So right now I'm a little tan and this is actually my tan foundation. I'm in the shade 4. So I'm just going to put this all over my face. So I'm going to blend it in with the Tarte Beauty Sponge and see how it holds up. I'm really excited to try this because I forgot who, but there was a beauty guru that tried this and really liked it. So very excited to see how it works out. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention I put an eyeliner off camera because it was really hard doing the eyeshadow and this is my first time doing like an eye makeup look in front of the camera. So I think this foundation actually is looking really good. So I actually really like how the foundation is sitting on my skin. I feel like with this Naked Skin foundation, usually the coverage is very light. Looks like it's more full coverage today, and I don't know if it's because of the oil or the primer that I use. I probably should have used like a primer that I usually use, but I mean, it looks really nice and I'm very impressed. I think it does have to do with the oil too, and I see like a very nice sheen to my skin. It's very glowy. It doesn't look like I have any foundation on, so I'm very impressed. Also, I actually forgot to close the cap when I put the oil down just now and it spilled all over my desk. And I'm already kind of rushing to go to brunch even though I'm filming right now. I really should hurry up probably. So I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera and I will be right back. So I just realized I should try this sponge with concealer too. So I actually did a mix of these two concealers. This is the Too Faced Naturally Radiant Born This Way concealer in the color medium, and I mixed it with the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage concealer in the color medium light. So I feel like this is a bit like too warm and this is a bit too cool, so together it gives me the perfect color when I am like a little tanner. So let's see how this sponge holds up with the concealer. blends like really well. It is more bouncy than the Beauty Blender, so I'm like really impressed with this. I'm really glad I bought 2 of these. So I'm actually going to do the rest of my makeup off camera because I really have to go soon. So I will be right back with my thoughts. Okay, I am back with a full face of makeup. So I think the oil actually really helped the foundation and everything sit on top very well. Everything looks really smooth and natural, and the bronzer and blush and everything went on really seamlessly. Everything blended very seamlessly. I really like the eyeshadow palette. I feel like the shadows were very buttery and smooth and very blendable. Although something I have to note is that the shimmer color that I put on my eyelids did have quite a lot of fallout. I had to like wipe everything away, I realized, when I was putting on my foundation. But I think I really like the oil and the palette so far, so I'm very happy with those purchases. I'm so glad I got them on sale. I feel like this eye palette is very good to take on trips because it has like your base color and all the medium browns and the darker browns and also like some shimmer. So I actually also have one more product that I got from Tarte, which is Blot Party. So this is actually a blotting product. It has a powder and the blotting paper is on the other side, and it also comes with a little brush for you to use. It is supposed to be on the go, but I feel like it is quite big for something that's supposed to be compact and to just throw in your purse for when you're oily. I bought this because at work at the end of the day I tend to look a little shiny and I don't have anything to blot my face because I'm not a huge fan of blotting papers. I just don't like the process of using it on my face and feeling like it might take off anything that I put on my skin. So I'm very excited to try this powder. So I'm not going to try right now because I'm not oily, because I just put on everything and it's the beginning of the day. But I'm going to use this later on when I do get oily, because I do get oily throughout the day, like in my T-zone area. So I will put in a clip of this later and show you guys my thoughts. Okay guys, I am back. As you can see, I am thoroughly sweaty right now, so I'm going to try the Blot Party product and see how that, I guess, mattifies my face. So let's see if it works. So I'm just gonna use this little brush thing on this powder and see if it blots my face. So I just got back from like being out all day and it is really hot outside. It's like 90 something degrees. So I was sweating so much. Oh, I actually see it working. It is definitely mattifying my forehead. Wow, I think that actually worked really well. I like how it mattifies it, but it doesn't look like it's really powdery. Like I put a lot of powder on my face, so it doesn't look cakey, but it definitely like helped mattify my sweat. So I think this product really works. I really like it. And I also really like how there's a mirror there. So you could just keep it in your bag and use it as like a compact mirror, or use it as a mirror for the blotter. So yeah, I really like this product. So I didn't put it on my cheeks because I like my cheeks to be like a little glowy, but put on my forehead and my nose and my chin, and it does look less shiny. Not like fully matte, but it does definitely look less oily. So yeah, I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, then be sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell when you do, so YouTube will notify you whenever I upload a video. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.